Hi everyone, it's Belqui here, and today I am very excited because I'm bringing you a Dominican shredded slow cooker recipe. Now, this is not your typical slow cooker recipe, like I said. It's going to be Dominican style seasoned, and what I love about this chicken is that not only can I have it with just rice and beans if I wanted to, I can also have it shredding it really finely, putting it in empanada, and of course you guys know that I like to twist things. I could put it into a spring roll, egg roll, whatever I want. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's super simple. We're gonna start with some chicken breasts that I took most of the fat out of, and it's gonna be about 4 of them. Make sure that I cover the bottom of this slow cooker really well. And I like them like, you know, nice and chunky, but not like crazy, like on steroids. And I just layer them at the bottom of the crock pot. And in a second, I'm gonna bring you closer. I'm on my own today, so no one helping me shoot. So I'm gonna show you a little close up in a sec so that you can see. I'll actually put all the seasonings in, and I'll just be showing you as I put them in. So hang in there. We're going to proceed with adding some lime juice, soy sauce, garlic, onions, adobo, and a little bit of oregano, and some salsa. Now I went with medium salsa, and I chose Pace, which is one of my favorites. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over, just spread it a little bit. It's ready to go. It's gonna go on low between 4 and 6 hours. I like to do about 5. So here you go, that's it. I already have it going on low. So I'm just gonna put it in my slow cooker, cover it, and then I'm gonna time it for 5 hours.
5 hours are up, and look at that beautiful chicken. And yes, it looks like it has a lot of liquid, but don't worry about it, because once you start shredding the chicken breasts, that water is going to be, or that liquid is going to be absorbed right into the chicken, and it's actually going to make it insanely delicious. And here it is, it's going really fast forward, and that's it. You're just gonna do it until it is absolutely perfectly finely shredded, and it's going to look something like this. From here on, you can serve it with rice and beans, in a taco, in a tostada. In this case, I'm just gonna have fun with it, and I'm going to make it in empanadas dominicanas. So I got, you know, the large empanada discs that you can find in your Asian market or Latin supermarket. I'm gonna take that chicken. Of course, it has to be cooled down. In this case, I made sure it was refrigerated already. I seal the edges of the empanada. Now, this is going to be a full one, right? And then I take that, I fold it over, and with my fork, I just press down all around, and it's gonna basically be like a half moon. And once you're done with that, you're going to set it aside, and I'm gonna teach you how to do a half one. So basically a mini one. So this one is all done. And then the mini ones I love because they're perfect for appetizers. Now I'm going to take a pizza cutter. I'm gonna cut the empanada dough in half. I'm gonna put that other second half aside, and then I'm gonna take a little bit less chicken for these, but I'm gonna moisten the edges first just because it's gonna be so much smaller. I don't wanna have to mess with the chicken around it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the chicken, again, make sure it's right in the center, and then I'm going to fold upward and do the same exact process as I did with the large empanada, and that is use my fork to press down and press hard. You want to make sure that it seals perfectly. And after this half, sometimes some of the chicken or whatever it is you're putting in it might kind of come out a little bit. You can just push it back in with the fork and then continue to seal. You see, this is perfect. Now, a variation of this is adding cheese to it. So I'm going to make it in a full-size empanada, and I'm I'm going to add mozzarella. So good. You have to have it with mozzarella too. And then I'm gonna go ahead and seal the edges. Make sure obviously that you put the water to make sure it does seal properly. And same thing, just go ahead with the fork, around and around and around and around you go. And that's it. You're all done and you're ready to fry. Now, I like to fry in corn oil. I make sure it's on medium-high heat because if, let's say, you had that chicken in the refrigerator, you wanna make sure that that chicken cooks all the way through and it's warm. Once it gets a little bit golden on one side, and I said a little bit golden, I always turn it because I like to make sure that it's perfectly golden on both sides and not burnt. So here I gave it a few flips here and there just to make sure. And once I'm done, I just set them aside on a paper towel lined plate. Now here I'm putting it in, and at the end, I'm just gonna make sure I fry everything, let it sit there. And I noticed the second batches always cook much quicker than the first. I don't know why. But here I'm gonna show you the beauty of these and how delicious this looks with that mozzarella cheese in the middle. Just look at it. Oh, it's absolutely perfect. I love it. For the full recipe, make sure to visit belquistwist.com so you can make it. See you guys next time.